good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Well, this is May 21st, 2023, and here in my garden, things are looking great, green and beautiful. Why? Because we just experienced the rains. Last night into the morning, it rained for a lot of hours, and it was a deep soaking rain, and so everything is looking so fresh and alive and just loving it. They're all hydrated and ready to grow. So I want to take you around the garden to look at the rhododendrons, also the kitchen tea herbal garden, and also in the front to see the peony and other things that are growing, the rhododendrons in the front, and finally to look at the back garden where I have some beautiful hydrangea shrubs that are coming up, and just how that section of the garden is developing. So on the deck here, I have some corn that is sprouting, and my cannas that are coming up as well, and some begonias here in the pot that I've replanted, and some that are coming back from last year that I had overwintered. They are also growing very well here on the deck. Behind this bed from the back side, you can see the rhododendron bush. Isn't that pretty, that purple? My husband had given me this rhododendron shrub a couple of years back, more than a couple, I would say about 6 or 7 years ago, and it has taken it a while to get to this size and this beauty, and to really flower this way. I love this color. It's a purpley color, and it turns into a nice lavender light shade. I love how it looks, and I'm glad that it's growing so good, because it's like a surprise when you walk around the back of the bed. You can see the color, especially at this particular time when there isn't a lot of color, just enough. I mean, the green is so massive, but these pops of purple and lavender just add such a richness to the garden, and it keeps it calm. It's not too bodacious. It's just nice and relaxing. I love rhododendrons because they remind me of my parents' garden. My mother had a lot of rhododendrons in her yard. The rain that came last night through the early morning really has caused the rhododendrons to open up. The flowers are so pretty, and I just want to take a closer look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? One thing with gardening, you have to have patience. You really do. You have to have patience and allow things to grow and care for them. It is definitely a labor of love, but you are rewarded with so much joy. Look at that. That is just so pretty. In this back bed, I planted some more of them here, but they didn't flower this year. I believe next year we will get flowers, but this is how it looks without the flowers, but it's growing really well. So next year, I believe that I will get some flowers because I planted them the same time as I planted the ones underneath the tree. But for some reason, these are just taking a little bit more time to develop. What I want to report to you, though, is my hydrangeas that are coming in. They're popping up here. And they are starting to leaf out, which is great. And I've been working on this project trying to get the hydrangeas back here because I do want to create like a hydrangea lane, but it is a work in progress. So you can see that this is mop head. These are mop head hydrangeas, and I'm not going to get my flowers because you don't see any on the stems, but I do like the green growth here. It's really good. And my neighbor has there a clematis. It's kind of hard to see in the light, which is so pretty, and it looks good here. So it's a borrowed landscape. But yes, it's just very natural back here. Here's another rhododendron plant, and also the hydrangeas as well. So the goal is to continue to have the hydrangeas and the rhododendrons back here, and to create that lane. First I had the daffodils, right? Now the hostas are coming in, and then we have the hydrangeas. It's kind of late effect, and the rhododendrons. At this time we want the rhododendrons to bloom, and then later on in the season we have the hydrangeas to bloom. And then throughout we have the annuals. They will take up the end of the season in August. They will look nice and beautiful here. And dotted throughout this back bed we have the bleeding hearts and other woodland plants. So that's the idea. I like this section right here in this back woodland garden area. This is looking very pretty. This is my Rosa rugosa rose bush, and it survived whatever happened to the knockout roses. That's my knockout rose right there. But this rose stood the test of time. It just endured, and it is just beautiful. I love the delicate petals. Look at that. I love the delicate petals. I just love how it looks. This is native, I think, to my region. If you're down by the Kennedy Library and the boardwalk, you will see plenty of these there. I just love how it starts off with this beautiful bud. It's almost tinged with a little pink, and then it turns out to be beautiful. This white color in my garden. Just pretty. It's great to have this color now that the lilac bush is ending, that this rhododendron is coming into flower. And it looks so good with the alliums and with the peonies that will be blooming. That rain was very hard, and it kind of wilted my bearded iris, but it's still pretty. I mean, this is just a really nice look here in my front border. Here is another rhododendron. This was one of the first plantings that I put in here in this side border, and you can see that it's opening up. I just really love it. It was getting a little overwhelmed by the rose bush last year, a couple of years, and then of course with the lilac. But this year, because of the fact that the rose bush died back so hard here, I'm thankful that they're growing new shoots. But now this year I'm able to see it, and it's just beautiful. As you can see, the lilac bush is just about finished, and it's so good to have the color though of the rhododendron. And then here in this upper garden, you can also see my peony here. And it has other blooms coming up too. So it's just beautiful. Love it. I love it, love it, love it. Yeah, and then on the other end, I had planted another rhododendron bush. So they look really, a shrub, they look really good together. Here. I love this peony. It was, I think it's coral. It's called Coral Bell or something like that. I got it from Roberta's Gardens in QVC, and it has been very sturdy, growing very well here. And I love how it's ended. You know, it's just really pretty, the process. And I see a couple of more flower buds, which is fantastic. Now this one is another one that I got from QVC too, and it's taken a while for it to grow to this size, but it's pretty and it's going to look really good with the rhododendrons. That's such a pretty, pretty color. On this side, this is my kitchen garden area, and I call it my herbal kitchen garden area because I am growing herbs here as well as I am putting in different vegetables, and just trying to be very mindful of this garden and what we grow here, especially in this side border. It gets a lot of sun, so that's really good, but it also gets shaded somewhat too from the trees and things that are there. But it's coming along nicely, and it's just a matter of having patience. So let me show you a little bit more of what I am doing. Here I have a peppermint that is coming back, and then also here this is my lemon balm, which has just grown in so beautifully. I just love how it looks. I love the path that it's created here. And this is my plum tree, and you can see the little plums developing. Hopefully they will not fall off, and that they will remain and stay healthy. I did spray this plum tree, and this is a golden egg plum tree, and the plums are delicious. But it's just really pretty here underneath the plum tree to have the lemon balm. This is also an apple tree here, but it did not flower yet. I don't know when it's going to produce because it's been in the ground for a while, but I do like how it looks. This is a view of this garden from this vantage point, and it is so pretty. It looks so gorgeous looking at it from the outside of the garden. You hear a lot of planes because I am in the city, And Logan Airport is not too far away. So it's Sunday morning, people are flying out. But here you can see my chives. It's chives, and then my curly kale from last year. It's flowering, this beautiful yellow flowers. I'm going to let it go to seed as well, but it's just a beautiful picture. In that blue pot, it's my blueberry plant, and I've had blueberries, and it flowered, so I know I'm going to get some more for this year, some blueberries. This plant here is wild mustard. I love the little white flowers, but it spreads all over the garden. And I'm willing to let it stay, and I pull it out before it starts to seed. But you could definitely smell the mustard. I planted in this container the bok choy, and now they're going into flower. I just wanted you to see the beautiful yellow flower here. They bolted really quickly because of the heat. There were some really hot days, and the next thing you know it, I noticed that they bolted. But that's okay, because I'm going to allow them to flower now, and then I'll pull them up and put some annuals in there. Now this is my mint. This is pineapple mint, and so that is growing in there. That will stay, and it will spread. But yeah, the yellow flowers are coming up. If you love this garden tour and want to continue to follow me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, why don't you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button and share my garden with others, and join us here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. I would love to have you come and visit with us and be a part of my gardening community. We meet on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk and laugh and enjoy the garden, and try to give you some tips and encouragement. And we also share our knowledge with one another. So come and join me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time right here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.